Do you have some 818 in here?
Did you bring 818, mister?
I started to, but I
I bring it everywhere with me.
I just got to talk. Well, I'm not talking about that.
said he was grabbing a bottle and then we get to
You always tell me you bring it everywhere, and look at you now. It's okay, Cory. It's okay. I forgive you. I forgive you.
I am literally shaking as I tell you this. The internet has exploded into absolute chaos with news that our favorite supermodel, the enigmatic Kendall Jenner, is reportedly planning a secret elopement with her longtime boyfriend, Cory Gamble. And honey, when I say this news hit like a meteorite, I mean it shattered everyone's expectations. The youngest Jenner sister, always known for being more private than a Swiss bank account, is apparently ready to take the plunge into marriage with the man who's been quietly by her side for years. Can you believe it? The same Kendall who's always avoided the spotlight like it's last season's fashion is now at the center of what might be the biggest Kardashian-Jenner bombshell of the year? What makes this even more deliciously dramatic is that this isn't going to be your typical Kardashian-Jenner extravaganza. No, darlings. Instead of the usual over-the-top celebration with more cameras than a surveillance store, Kendall reportedly wants something intimate and private. A small, secret ceremony far away from the flashing lights and gossip columns that have documented every breath her family takes. Let me spill some historical tea because this love story is more complex than a designer perfume. Kendall and Cory's connection blossomed through none other than momager extraordinaire Kris Jenner. Talk about keeping it in the family. Despite raising more eyebrows than a surprise Kanye announcement with their 20-year age gap, these two found something special in each other that transcended numbers. What's absolutely fascinating is how Kendall has managed to keep this relationship more under wraps than a Christmas present. While her sisters Kim, Khloe, and Kourtney have turned their love lives into primetime entertainment, Kendall's been playing it cooler than a cucumber in a freezer. She and Cory have mastered the art of staying out of the spotlight while still giving us just enough glimpses to keep us desperately wanting more. Of course, this relationship hasn't been without its critics. Honey, when is anything in Hollywood drama-free? Some fans have been throwing more shade than a forest at Cory, questioning his intentions faster than Kim changes outfits. But our girl Kendall, she stood by her man with more determination than Kris chasing a business opportunity.
Someone calls me with more bad news like every 5 minutes. It's just so...
Now let me tell you about their planned escape to paradise. Sources say they chose a location so exclusive, even Google Maps would have trouble finding it. We're talking about a stunning beach destination that's more secluded than Kylie's private jet landing strip. This was meant to be Kendall's moment to break free from the family's reality TV empire and their tradition of turning every milestone into a media circus. But oh my goodness, grab your smelling salts because when Kris Jenner found out about these plans, the drama that unfolded was more explosive than a season finale.
Kendall, you've been a rude person for years. I'm about to tell you the truth about how you are. You don't apologize for nothing. You get into one thing, now you got something to run and harp on. I don't trip though. Everything was wrong.
Cory, he's just not right in this situation, and I'd rather him just admit it, say sorry, and man up.
Drop me home? Why would I drop you home? Kendall? I'm not gonna go through the city to drop you home.
Wait, do you want your own Escalade?
Cory, I'm not getting in a race.
What's happening?
By myself. Cory, please, shut up. For real. I'm sorry.
What are they yelling about? It's an emergency. Go get Kendall.
Mama Kris, the queen of turning every family moment into a spectacular event, was absolutely devastated. Sources say she took this news harder than finding out someone used a fake designer bag. Can you blame her? This is the woman who's orchestrated some of the most iconic celebrity weddings of our time, only to discover her daughter wants to elope without so much as a camera crew present.
You're so cute. You're so cute. Yes.
The drama intensified when Kris launched a full-scale campaign to change Kendall's mind about the secret ceremony. We're talking multiple attempts to convince her daughter to have the kind of wedding that would make royal ceremonies look like casual backyard gatherings. But Kendall, showing that signature Jenner strength, stood her ground firmer than Kim's contouring. She made it crystal clear that this moment was about her and Cory's love, not about creating another episode for the family's ever-growing highlight reel. Now, let me dish about how each family member reacted because this tea is absolutely scalding. Kim Kardashian, the queen of extravagant weddings herself, and honestly, who knows more about grand ceremonies than someone who's had multiple iconic ones, shocked everyone by actually supporting Kendall's decision. Maybe it's because she's learned a thing or two about privacy lately, or perhaps she's just evolved like a rare Pokemon, but Kim totally got why her little sister wanted something more intimate. But hold on to your designer bags, because Khloe's reaction was a whole different story. Our favorite truth-telling sister was more shook than a Polaroid picture in an earthquake. Being the protective mama bear she is, Khloe went into full crisis mode, worried that all this secrecy would generate more rumors than a high school cafeteria during prom season. But in true Khloe fashion, she eventually came around faster than her famous mood ring changes colors, putting her sister's happiness above everything else. Kourtney, living her best Zen life these days, took the news with more chill than a freezer full of ice cream. She's been there, done that, and probably has the t-shirt in multiple colors when it comes to family drama. But the real gag-worthy surprise in all of this? Cory himself. The man who's been basking in the Kardashian-Jenner spotlight like a cat in a sunbeam actually agreed to keep things low-key. That's what I call character development worthy of an Oscar. But darlings, you know how it goes in Hollywood. Trying to keep a secret here is like trying to keep ice cream solid in the Sahara. Before you could say, Kris Jenner works harder than the devil, the paparazzi were playing detective better than Sherlock Holmes on energy drinks. Everyone and their mother's cousin's dog walker was trying to figure out where this secret ceremony would take place. Would it be in the Caribbean, where they could sip piña coladas on a private beach more exclusive than Met Gala's guest list? Or maybe they'd choose Europe, getting cozy in some centuries-old castle that costs more per night than most people's monthly rent. The tension in the family started rising faster than Kylie's lip kit sales on launch day. Poor Kris was beside herself, feeling more left out than last season's Birkin bag. Her relationship with Kendall, which has always been like a delicate ballet between fame and privacy, was getting more complicated than the family's combined relationship history. Sources close to the family, and honey, when I say close, I mean closer than Kendall's perfectly threaded eyebrows, revealed that Kris was absolutely heartbroken at the thought of not being able to plan what she envisioned as the wedding of the century. We're talking about a woman who can turn a casual lunch into a media spectacle. Imagine how she'd planned to transform her supermodel daughter's wedding into the event of the millennium. As the supposed elopement date crept closer like a season finale, everyone was walking on eggshells finer than Venetian glass. The burning questions on everyone's perfectly glossed lips were enough to fill a season of their reality show. Would Kendall really go through with her intimate ceremony? Could the family handle being left out of such a monumental moment? And most importantly, would this decision create a rift deeper than their combined closet space in the usually tight-knit Kardashian-Jenner clan? And let's talk about the pressure mounting on Cory. Here's a man who's been part of the family's inner circle longer than some of their marriages lasted, suddenly finding himself caught between his love for Kendall and the family dynamics that could rival any Shakespeare play. Sources say he's been trying to navigate this situation more carefully than a cat on a hot tin roof, supporting Kendall's wishes, while also trying not to completely alienate the family that welcomed him into their empire. The impact on the family's usually unbreakable bond has been more dramatic than a season finale cliffhanger. Every family gathering has become tenser than a red carpet moment, with sideways glances and whispered conversations happening faster than outfit changes at a fashion show. Even the family's famous group chats are supposedly experiencing more drama than their combined social media feeds. As this story continues to unfold like the most gripping reality show never filmed, we're all left wondering, will Kendall and Cory manage to keep their special day private in a world where secrets are rarer than a genuine moment on reality TV? Can their relationship weather this storm of family drama that's thicker than their combined Instagram follower count? And will Kris Jenner ever recover from not being able to turn this wedding into the social event of the decade? The biggest question hanging in the air like designer perfume is whether this decision will create a permanent shift in the family's dynamic. Will this be the moment that changes everything for the Kardashian-Jenner clan? Only time will tell, darlings. And you know I'll be here to spill every single drop of tea as it happens. Drop your thoughts in the comments below because I am absolutely dying to hear what you think about this whole situation. Are you Team Kendall and her quest for privacy? Or are you Team Kris and her vision of a grand celebration? And while you're sharing your thoughts, don't forget to smash that subscribe button for VIP Watch to stay updated on all the latest drama from your favorite VIPs. Trust me, this story is far from over, and you won't want to miss a single juicy detail. Remember to turn on those notifications, because in this family, the drama moves faster than their private jets, and you know we'll be here to catch every single moment of it. Until next time, stay fabulous and keep sipping that tea.